There we go. What's up, y'all? Good evening, everybody. Tyler, Matt, Arthur, 80K Girl, Kathy, B. Cruz. What's up, Tara? Tom, K. Murray, Adir, Sabrina, Peachy. What's up, brother? Eric. Real quick, y'all, before we get into the chat, before we get into this chat and this night, Peachy, I hope you don't mind me doing this, brother, but all right, so there's a brother who's in the chat. He's a dear friend of mine. His name is Aramis. He lost his mother last week. So if everybody could please just send this brother and his family some condolences. Send them some love on here. Please send them some prayers to him and his family. He just lost his mother. So, you know, please and thank you. Please and thank you. And no problem, Peachy. No problem, brother. So thank you guys. I just drove through, so I was just on here about a minute or two ago, but the comments wasn't working. So I got out, came back in. Here we are. It looks a little quiet. It definitely looks a little quiet. Honda Mommy, what's up? So I'm here tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a back to school event where I'm going to be cutting hair for the kids to go back to school, which is, you know, I'm thankful to be able to do that. It happens to fall on a Sunday. So, you know, I can provide my services. So, you know, I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to get some kids off, you know, off to school the right way. Philly, it's horrible out here, man. It's absolutely horrible. They just killed the 2-year-old little girl, 15-year-old boy before that, 14-year-old boy before that. It's bad. So, yeah. Teresa, Tam, Charles, what's up? Tara Kane, what's up? Yeah, so that'll be nice. You know, we get to do some haircuts and give out some back to school supplies. You know, because the community out here definitely could use it. You know, the majority of Kent, like 90, it's like 90, Leo, what's up? It's like 93 or 97% of the community out here in Kensington. Vic, what's up? Live below the poverty line, so, you know, they could definitely use the help. And when we say poverty line out here, it's really, really the poverty line. You know, we're talking not basic utilities in the house, all that stuff. So, yeah. Yeah. So, please hit that. When y'all come in the chat, please hit the like button, please and thank you. Hit that like button. That's how we get more people in the chat. That's how we meet different people. The channel grows. That's an easy way of supporting. That takes a second. So please and thank you. So let's go on the drive. I just got here. I'm going to need to get me some chicken wings real soon here because I'm hungry as shit. I'm very, very hungry. I ain't eat nothing all day. So I'm starving. I love my yes, I do. I love food, period. I love food, period. Hopefully I'll be able to do a couple interviews tonight also. If I see some people out. So Sue Cargo, well, thank you. So they cleaned a lot of the people out of here. Everybody that had tents had to go. You know, they cleaned them up 2 weeks ago. All the tents and all that stuff. Not to say they're not going to be back up, and, you know, because they will definitely be back up. But as for now, they're not up. So I think that works as a catch-22. So I think that that's no good because people don't have nowhere to go. You know, people don't have anywhere to go, but they so they need to give them some place to go. You know what I'm saying? If not, you know, people gonna be out here in the streets. So they need to, you know, instead of just kicking people out and putting people off the street. And I get it, because if this was my community, I wouldn't want to see this. I'm well, Karina, thank you. You know, yeah, a lot of them were offered rehab, but you got to understand, when they offer them rehab here, it's not like, okay, you're offered rehab, you want to go, let's go. That's not the way it is. What's up, babe? That's not the way it is. It's, you want to go to rehab? Okay, if you want to go to rehab, then you sit in this room and you wait for 3 or 4 hours, and we'll see if we can find you a bed. And if we don't find you a bed today, then maybe we'll find you one tomorrow. All, you know, all throughout the course, you have an addiction to deal with. So you're going to be getting sick. You're going to feel like shit. You know, that's what people don't understand. Yeah, hurry up and wait for a bed. So there needs to be a better transition from going from the streets to rehab. You know, because it's not a smooth transition. Marlita, what's up, Marlita? How you doing? Yeah, they needs to be a smoother transition. If it was a smoother transition, a lot of people would be off the streets. You know. Yeah. Exactly, MA's black. You know. And then, listen, I've seen a lot of people where they get that drug and alcohol evaluation, and then they tell them, okay, you just need outpatient. And these are motherfuckers that are out here shooting dope every single day, you know, and you're talking about outpatient? Like, come on, you know, nobody that's out here in Kensington getting high needs any type of outpatient. You know, this is strictly inpatient that people need. Please hit that like button, please and thank you. We got 200 people in the chat. We got 90 likes. Please and thank you. So it is slow out tonight. It's not really that busy. Quick Vic, what's up? So we were here last weekend. I didn't go on live. Got some footage though, and we seen Tina. What's up, Tina? How you doing? Shannon, what's up? Jessica, Jose. Tata. So I seen Gene. He didn't look too well, man. I got an interview coming with Gene and his mother. Did an interview with them. So that's sort of a sad interview too, man. To hear what his mother has to say. Candace, hello. Yeah, so that's sort of a sad interview, you know. Not sort of, it is. It is a sad interview. Bluebird. Jessica Mendoza, what's up? Yeah, Tata, there's all types of clinics here, you know. But when you're from my knowledge, when you're on the fentanyl and all this trank, it doesn't do anything. You know, Suboxone and all that stuff doesn't do anything for it. That's just my knowledge. I don't know firsthand. But you know, because thank God I got clean before all this shit is out. Thank you, mommy. K mommy. Oh, that's awesome, Black Eagle. Congratulations to her. That's awesome. And then once some good stuff starts happening for her, some of the goals she sets start happening, her life is going to take off, man. Watch. She'll start achieving some of her goals, and then her life is going to take off. So it's dead, and which is good. You know, I'm glad it's not busy. Barn, what's up, brother? How you doing? Yeah, exactly, Kim. A lot of the people going to rehab, they're showing up with no opioids in their system, which is nuts. And to be honest with you, when I come down here and I see people, that's pretty much what it looks like. It doesn't look like opioids. It looks like some type of tranquilizer. You know, honestly, it doesn't look like a dope high. So Figured I'd come by, hop on live for a few. Yeah, it does look similar to a PCP high. You're right. It does look like a wet high. Okay, Artine. Congratulations, Nicholas. Congratulations on those 3 years, man. No, I haven't heard from Malo. I keep on saying I need to look up his son and give him a call. So part of me doesn't want to. Part of me doesn't want to give him a call because I don't want to serve as a reminder of what's going on up here. You know what I mean? I want to call him and then have him be like, oh shit, I wonder what's going on in Philly. Because that's the first thing he's going to ask me. Yo, how is it up there? You know? So something as simple as making a phone call could easily 100% lead to a relapse. Easily. You know? So that's honestly why I haven't reached out. And I know even myself, you know, there was people that I had to stop talking to, and I might be one of those people for him. Not because he's going to think of me and be like, okay, we're going to go get high together, but because he knows that he sees me or thinks of me and he thinks of Kensington. You know, that could easily be sort of a trigger. So we just all have to be, you know, super mindful. We all just have to be super, super mindful of that. And the thing is, like, we never know what's a trigger to somebody else, right? Some of the stuff we might be like, oh, that's weird, but it could very well be a trigger to somebody else. And the last thing I want to do is be responsible for anybody's relapse, let alone somebody that I have huge love for. You know, y'all know how much I care about Malo. You know, anybody that's watched the channel at all can see that. So, yeah. Please hit that like button, y'all. We got 370 in the chat and we got 150 likes. Please hit that like button. Please and thank you. It's chilly out here too. Anne Marie, how you doing, Anne Marie? It's chilly out here too, man. It's not nice weather, so it's chilly out here. So here we go. The ladies of the evening always be trying to hunt me down. Cause they think when I pull over, they be thinking that I'm looking after them. It makes it kind of awkward for me, right? Yeah, she doesn't seem cold. You're right about that. It makes me kind of uncomfortable, to be honest with you. I feel weird. Yeah, exactly. She trying to give me the sneak peek. Yeah, but I feel weird. I feel bad. You know, because think about it. That's how desperate that people are. You know, they're out here literally selling their souls. It's sad. Eric, what's up? Danny boy, what's up? Please hit that like button, y'all. Please and thank you. Yeah, it's definitely that's one thing that it is sad. It's very, very sad when you think about it. And you think about, you know, and that's one of the reasons that I made the channel. You hear people's story and you be like, damn, man, I can't believe that, you know. And that, you know, we could say that to each and every story that we hear. Unfortunately. it's sad. Addiction does not discriminate. Has no boundaries. You know, you see these, so the cops are parked up here. They got their lights on and stuff. So what they're doing, they're just sitting here. There's another one here, right? So all they're doing is sitting there to stop the flow of people and to stop traffic. That's all they're doing. You know, that's literally all they're doing is sitting here to stop the flow of drugs moving. Super sad. You know, because we can look. Let me see if I can zoom in and y'all can see, like, it's just chaos here, man. It's so sad. You know. Yeah, it's sad out here. This guy, I've seen this dude over here stretched out on the sidewalk here, you know, right in front of you with the white shirt for a while. He's been there like that for a while. You know, he just woke up, started moving around a little bit, so that's good, but, you know, he's still not doing well at all. And that's the normalcy of this, you know. Matter of fact, I know him. I've cut his hair a couple times. Yep. That's sad. Yeah, you're right about that. It's sad, but it's also, you know, a little unbelievable that they let shit get this bad, right? That they let all this shit get this bad, man. It's sad. This shit is horrible. want to go over here and see if I see Gene. See? Katie, what's up? You see the cop lights up there? You know, all they're doing is they're posted up there on all these corners that they know or they think people is, you know, using drugs or selling drugs. And they got their lights on. They're fucking people's money up. By that, listen, by them doing that, they've stopped certain spots around here from making, you know, a lot of money. A lot of money. You know, thousands and thousands of dollars tonight. They stopped those spots from making. Like, I could promise you that. You know, maybe $30,000, $40,000 they've stopped these blocks from getting tonight. Which is crazy when you think about it. But there's so much money on these streets. You can't even begin to imagine how much money is on these streets, man. I'm telling you. You can't even begin to imagine. There's so much money on these streets out here. And I'm not talking like, you know, a couple $1,000s. I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's why people get involved with this shit. There's so much money out here. You know, there's plenty of, and I mean plenty of people that I know that have became millionaires in the street. You know, plenty. You see this guy, you know. Louisiana, what's up? Right there is Needle Park. Somebody just said Needle Park's caged up. Definitely not caged up. Toronto, what's up, Toronto? Big love to Toronto. Canadians show lots of love, man. Always. Canadians always show the channel so much love. So thank you guys. So we'll go around the back. All through here, you see people, you know, active. A lot of these blocks that we seen. So on the other end of these blocks are the places that the cops were parked up. You know, this is the other side of it. You see, it's not really that busy, which once again is a good thing. You know, there's just so much police out tonight. That's all it is. Marcus Bryan, thank you. Big love out to Toronto, thank you. Yeah, you're right. It definitely does look like a third world country out here. Definitely. Chicken wings sound super good. That's why I think I'm about to go get some. I'm about to put my order in for chicken wings. There's the chicken wings. Pull up right here. Oh man, look at this girl. All right, so I gotta go in here and order my food. Sure, I got the fucking keys on me. Nah, he's definitely not sleeping. He's just nodded out. Okay, here we go. Had to make sure I got my keys before I lock the door. There's a big hurricane. When? When is it coming? It's definitely a health crisis. Frankie Smalls, what's up? Thank you, brother. Thank you, Justin. Absolutely. I ain't gonna be out here too long. Nah, I'm not leaving my car running unlocked. No. And all I'm doing is going right there, you know. Johanny, what's up? Yeah, that's all I'm doing is literally going, you know. I'm with that, master. That's cool. Let me get 10 wings chop and crab sticks.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
1925. Okay.
How much?
1925. What would you say? What kind of flag? Popcorn chicken with french fries? Anything on it? On the popcorn chicken?
Okay, I feel. By the ocean, no. We on the East Coast though, so we're not far. You see, they fixed the fucking pothole right there. Was the yeah, they fixed that shit at least though, cause that shit was fucked up. So at least they fixed that shit. What's going on, brother? Yes, sir. Let me see. Uh,
Can I get anytime apple juice and
no hot wings for me. This is Chinese spot chicken wings. So they're not hot, they're not mild. They're, I don't know what they are, to be honest with you. I was gonna say they're Chinese wings. That's exactly what they are. They're Chinese wings. I hate being in these fucking Chinese stores though, man. This shit is such a death trap. Yeah, this shit is such a death trap. The way this Chinese store is set up, this shit is such a fucking death trap, man. I hate going in there. You know how many videos I've seen of, and times that I've, you know, motherfuckers that I know got killed in Chinese stores? Nah, because the ones on the corner like this, they're such a death trap. You can see from one side, you can see from the other side, and there's only one way in and one way out. So motherfuckers will just wait. They know you going up in there. Go up in there and light that shit right up. And you can't go nowhere. They don't even have to come inside the store. That's what's unfortunate. It could be a motherfucker literally running around the corner. A lot of that shit goes on down here, man. This area is very well, that and motherfuckers getting killed that is sitting in their car. You know what I mean? I bet you could look at probably 90% of the street murders that happen in Philly is a motherfucker sitting in their car and somebody walks up on them and lights their car up. Yeah, alright. Oh, fuck. It's just the way it is down here, man. It's just drugs. You know, everything is drugs. You know, it's just the way it is. One way or another, it's the streets. You know. Are they up, babe? Them motherfuckers are up and ready to go, huh? Yeah. Clint from Australia. What's up, Clint? How you doing, brother? Australia. Listen, Australia, New Zealand, Canada. Y'all show the most love. Out of any other country, out of America, y'all show the most love. I always say that if you guys are the representation of your countries, you know, look at that. 16 years old. Yeah. Yeah, but I also know that, I also know that I'm not exempt to anything that goes on out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Dudes might respect me, might appreciate what I do. Some people might not like me, but one thing I know is that I'm not exempt to anything that goes on out here in these streets, right? I'll get my head blown off just like somebody else would. If I'm lunching, I can end up relapsing just like anybody else would. So yeah, fortune. I don't get fortune cookies. I'm gonna get one now. I'll get one. Kensington is definitely worse now. It's worse now with the drugs. It's worse now in both ways. I was gonna say motherfuckers was getting killed back then, but they're getting killed. They're getting killed a lot now.
Somebody just called and said trying to pay for food for you.
Huh?
Somebody just called and said want to pay food for you.
Oh, it's probably somebody watching here.
Okay.
Yo, big shout out to somebody who tried to pay for the meal. Thank you. I appreciate it. I already paid for it though.
Just pay when cut. Anything on it?
No, that's it. Thank you. Whoever that was, thank you. Yeah, whoever that was, thank you very much. I went in the store. She's like, yo, somebody just called and tried to pay for your food. So thank you. I don't know who it was. They probably won't say anything. Yeah, that is dope, right? Tell me that ain't dope. Probably somebody from Canada, right? Probably somebody from fucking Canada, Australia, or New Zealand, huh? Thank you guys. Yeah, but then it reminds me of how I have to be careful because I'm out here. Somebody knows exactly where I'm getting my food from, right? So, yes, that is true. Nah, the pothole's gone. They filled it in halfway. They filled it in a lot better than it was, because y'all remember that shit was vicious. That pothole was crazy. Now you see, it's there, but it's not bad. It's not like it was last time. Like, motherfucker will total their car in that pothole. Now it's not that bad. Look, they caught it. They already got their shit mangled though. Clean for how long? I'll have 5 years in September. Matter of fact, in a couple weeks, I'll have 5 years sober. That's crazy. Nah, anime's black. They don't. I'm sure some do. But the majority of people know what I'm doing out here. They see me. They know I'm not. Thank you very much, D. I appreciate you. Thank you. Blessings. They know what I'm trying to do. Thank you, Anita. I appreciate that very much. Yep, 5 years sober. September, 5 years. That's dope. We're going to Puerto Rico. Me and Rachel are going to Puerto Rico next week, just for a couple days. We're just in and out. I gotta go and quit smoking cigs. Yeah, that's always a good thing. I got high for the first time in 2004, January 4th, 2004. You know, Shoni, thank you. Another year older coming up right after that too. My birthday, September 19th. So I just thought the same thing, completely unaware. Just thought the same thing. I said, yo, I need my shit. I need to get back in my car. Hell no, I'm not trying that crate challenge. Hell no. No. Sean, what's up? Yeah, I'm not trying that fucking... Wait. Oh, mine is September 19th. I ain't trying that crate challenge. Hell no. Motherfucker, they was doing it down here. They had a bunch of the addicts doing that shit. Which is sad, but you know, if they would have got it, they would have got a couple $100. So that, you know, that you got to look at it like when addicts get money, one of two things happen. So if they're a girl, they don't have to do the bad things they do for money. You know what I'm saying? If it's a guy, sometimes they don't have to do the bad things for money. That could be robbing, that could be stealing, that could be selling drugs, right? But then they're going to get that money and do more drugs. Okay, Diana, well, Rosa. Thank you, Rosa. Barefoot Needle Park, 50-yard jab. You playing with your life. You do that one, man. Crate challenge is tripping. You could tell the older ones, right? The kids want to do it, so be it. My kids ain't doing that shit, though. My kids are not doing that shit. My kids come to me with that crate challenge. Why don't you run up the steps and let me chase you from the back with a motherfucking belt? How about that? Let's do that challenge, right? Let's do that. Let me chase you around this fucking house with a belt. Huh? Clayton, send them, brother. Send them. You can send them to the barbershop. The address is on the channel. Louisiana? I don't know. Soon. Damn, I seen something. Look, but the thing is, it's not even TikTok. To keep it 100, it's not even TikTok. You know what I mean? We can't blame TikTok for that shit. To keep it 100, you know, it's just people that aren't mature enough to have social media. That's what it is. Motherfuckers like to blame that shit. It's not that shit. It's just people that aren't mature enough for it. Yes, we have 2 dogs, Alicia. You know, everybody ain't mature enough for social media. You know, some people will get social media and go crazy.
Tracy, can I get soy sauce? Soy sauce?
Laureen, thank you, Desiree. Thank you. They do this every couple months where they'll clean up the park, they'll clean up Kensington, they'll stop letting the homeless people be here, and it lasts. It's only, what is it? It's 11 o'clock. That joint will be jumping to about 1 or 2. Maybe it's somebody's birthday party. You know. Yeah, through faith. Yeah, they do. Some of them do. Some of them we definitely do have religious and spiritual conversations. Yes, my kids did go back to school. Yep, they started the 25th. Thank you. Safe injection sites. They had them. They took them down after COVID. Congratulations, Robert McKenzie, 15 years. Congratulations, man. That's a major move right there, man. 15 years, right? That's a major move. Oh, y'all want to see this food? You serious? Because I don't eat my food hot. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Have a good night, y'all. Be safe, all right? That's dope. So I don't eat my food until I go back into the shop, but I'll show y'all real quick. All right. There's the crab sticks. All right. It's just breaded breaded crab, and then this is the wings. So they're good, both of them. So that's the crab stick. That's good. Damn, Teresa. Just had you a steak. I'll trade all this shit for a steak, definitely. Congratulations, Calvin, and thank you. Yeah, I love steak, man. Steak is one of my favorite food. Nice big steak. Make me happy. Mmm. So good. Yes, I'm Puerto Rican. Mmm. It's so good. Good evening, Scott. Yes, bilingual. Man, this meat is hot though, man. Mm. My wings. So I get my wings chopped, which they chop them like in half at the joint, so it's easier to eat, you know, with your hands. And I put duck sauce on 'em. Stoplights are stoplights. I mean, Center City is about, I don't know, about 15 minutes, 20 minutes from Kensington. It's not far at all. In fact, I'm about to pull over and put some duck sauce. What time is it here? It is 11:24. On the So let me tell you, you see that guy sweeping the street? That's part of his addiction. Every time he gets high, he'll come out here and start sweeping the street. That's what people do when they get high. They have a little skits they do, little routine. Let me show you the food real quick. It's the duck sauce. Yep. A lot of people that are getting high are start cleaning and doing all types of, crazy stuff. To them, they'll spend, 10 hours cleaning. Malo is like that, a matter of fact. Yep, so y'all remember Milo doing that. Milo used to do that. Milo used to start sweeping. Yeah. That's what people do. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here, though. I'm about to... Matter of fact, I might keep y'all on while I drive back. Mmm. Mmm, mmm, mmm. Look at this guy over here. He's trying to pick that girl up. Right here. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. A lot of people make up kids, female, male. Just so we could bring down. Yep. Oh, yes. There's so many predatory people out here. So many. Listen, I mean so many that just come down here to prey on the women. Well, thank you.
Let me get you right. My oldest daughter, I'm being Nigerian.
Wow, I just seen... I'm going to take y'all back around there real quick because that was crazy. I just seen the Wells Fargo bank, the ATM area. Look. Look. It's crazy, right? That's nuts. I gotta. It's crazy when you think about it, man. Imagine being like the CEO to Wells Fargo and seeing that. All right? And I guarantee you that crazy stuff has happened in that little ATM spot. Oh, shit. So look at this across the street. Look, he's gonna take his sneakers. Do I? What's up with him?
It's my brother-in-law.
Huh?
My brother-in-law. Look, who are you going around? His brother's one of the biggest left dealers in Philly, bro. He's sleeping on the fucking ground. Ain't that sick one? That's my brother-in-law. His brother's my brother-in-law by marriage. He's laying on the fucking ground. Sleeping on the ground. That shit don't add up, does it? You wouldn't let your brother do this, would you?
Sometimes you can't control it though.
No, but you wouldn't. But you did everything you were power to make sure he wasn't sleeping on the ground, correct?
Yeah.
In a hotel or something like that.
Sometimes that's not what they want though. You know what I'm saying?
He just wants to be loved, bro. That's why he just wanted to be. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
his brother would want him. You know what I mean? You feel me? Like, that's the type kind. Like, that's the type person he is. He had Tourette's and shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
he's a good dude, bro, but he ain't got nobody. Like, I can only do. You know what I mean? I'm out here getting high with him. You feel me?
Yeah.
I can only do so much.
Where the fuck they going?
There's no way that shit. You know I can't.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
See, yeah, I don't know if that's true. He must know him, though. Damn. That's the stuff. That's what we do. So they took his money. He's upset. He's yelling at dude because they took his money. He's literally crying. See? And the crazy thing is, there might not even be no money. You know? There might not even be no money. He might just be tripping. I don't know. The other guy's like looking through his shoes though. Like he's looking under the sole of them real quick when he hands them to him. So he might be trying to, you know, see if he got something. Cause he like goes to pass him to him. He's like here, you know, like trying to help him put him on, but he's like looking under the sole too. Yeah, well, I definitely think dude on the bike, I think he means more harm than good. I mean, more good than harm. Um, You know, they probably are friends, but they're getting high together, so he'll definitely take a couple dollars from him. You know, and we charge that shit up to getting high. We steal from our friends. Sad, because you can see, listen, you can see the pain in his face. You can see he's hurt. He's literally crying. That shit is sad, man. He's back there literally crying. You know, walking in circles crying. That's so sad. And the thing is that he knows that that's what he's going to go through. That's crazy, because stuff like that happens to him, you know, once a week, once every 2 weeks. It's no big deal. It's just the price of getting high, you know. Sheila, how you doing? And to the average person, seeing that is like, damn, you know, there's so much that could go wrong and so much that could happen, and that guy's lucky, you know. And to him, that's no big deal. What's up, y'all? I'm over here fucking this chicken up. No bullshit. I'm over here giving it to this chicken. What I noticed, though, they put all the wings in one box and all the drumsticks in the other. I don't like the wings. It's not enough meat for me. So, of course, I get to the wings first. I'm like, damn, I don't want no nut-ass wings. I want, you know, meat, you know. Alistair, how are you, brother? The only thing I don't like when I eat Chinese is that I always can't wait to brush my teeth. That I gotta brush my teeth like when I get done eating it. So look, so that building right there, Carvana, you could go there. It's like a candy machine for cars. You know, you could go in there and buy your car. It's a machine though. All right, y'all, I'm about to get to the hotel. So I'm about to get off of here. Everybody have a great night. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you everybody that super chatted. Thank you everybody that chatted, that sent, you know, some words, some interactions, that liked the video. If you haven't liked the video, please like it on the way out, please and thank you. And I'll be on here tomorrow. I'll go live from the back to school event also, so y'all can see what's going on there. I thank you guys. Remember to be kind, loving, and patient, right? Because at some point in our life, somebody was kind, loving, and patient with us. Don't forget that. Very important, right? Thank you guys. Have a great night.